Hey guys, Mr.BeetleBum here. So, just kind of curious with this whole black market thing that's been going on now for a while, what you guys are thinking of it. And then there's this guy right over here. Um, anyways, this is today it's the special key, the hidden key that was leaked yesterday, and everyone's freaking out about it. And it's gambling, and it's not good, and it's bad. Well, what do you guys think? Stick around. We're going to talk about it. All right, so first off, let's talk about this key thing, okay? We'll talk about the black market in general next, but first I wanted to address this right here. So this got brought up in a stream yesterday saying, hey, Mr. Beetleborn, what do you think about this? And I thought, well, the drawing looks pretty cheesy, so I can't really see it being legit. But Mr. Beetleborn was wrong. Mr. Beetleborn definitely was wrong. I always say, hey, man, I'm not always right. I'm the first one to admit when I'm wrong, and I was wrong. It is legit. Um, very serious looking dude over here. Anyways, hey man, check out my goods I got for sale, man. So yeah, basically what he's saying is if we're going to click on here and say, I'm in. All right. So you can purchase the key. And everyone has the opportunity to do this. There's no amounts of them that you have to buy or whatever. You can just buy it. And then what happens is, unfortunately, I don't have any gold on this account, or very little. But anyway, so I can't buy it for you. But what happens is you purchase it, and then you get one tank gets shown, revealed, and there's a tank there. And it all depends on what tanks you have in your account. But here you go. You can have the Foch. This is one I was really going for the 183, man. Wow, great tank. Then there's the Alpine Tiger, the T-34 Black, the Chrysler K Grand Finals, which is also like a black. Cadarvin Action X, excellent. And I went onto this account on purpose just so I could show you everything that's in here because my other accounts, my main accounts, the EU and the NA, I have a bunch of these tanks already. The Lanson, a tank that I've been thinking about getting. The M41, I have a ton of them, just not the GF version. The Schwarzpanzer, yeah, I have it. I'm not really a big on it. The IS-6B, exact same thing as the IS-6, but black. Oh boy, oh boy, the EBR FL10. There's gonna be a lot of people wanting to get that. This one's a surprise. I didn't expect to see this one in here. The 59G, I mean, that went for crazy, crazy kind of numbers. Then there's the 1357 GF. Again, I have this one, but I don't have the GF version. The Hydrostat, the 5.4, the Leffy, the Sexton 1, the 76 one is very nice, but I mean, all these right here, other than one, are really kind of useless, and I don't think too many people are going to be picking those unless they have no crest. But anyways, because they're just low tier and it's like whatever. But the one that I was going to say, this one here, the BTS5 or SV, not that great. The Pack 40, yeah, it's nice, but it's tier 3. This one here, yeah, it's nice. This one though, this one, the PZ2J. Wow. Didn't think I'd ever see this one for sale. I gotta admit, man. I'd be kind of tempted if this comes up for me to get this. Simply because this tank is got some pretty crazy. Look at the hull armor, man, for tier 3. 80, 50, and 50. 80, 50, and 50 for the turret. 465 hit points. It's just a little meme machine, man. You've probably seen these where guys are like, killing the whole team at tier 3 because you don't see them that often. They have very good armor, and if you angle them, they're pretty hilarious. But anyways, I'm wondering how many people are going to pick that if they get that. I think a lot of people won't know what it is or how lucky they are to see that come up. I'm pretty sure the PZ2J is the one, man. Normally, it used to be where you only get it if you bought a shit ton of gold. off the premium site. Like it doesn't come up for sale. So that is actually probably one of the more rare tanks. But of course, the 183 is probably the one I would guess that for educated buyers, the 183 is probably the most wanted. Right behind that, probably these two right here, the gold because it's gold, and the EBR, well, because it's a fucking wheelie. So anyway, so there you go. That's what tanks are available. So it costs 5,000 gold to get in, and you get one door that opens up, and there will be a tank, a random tank of what you don't have. If any of those tanks that are for sale, if you have them in your garage, they won't show up in the slot. So that's a good thing. It will only be tanks that you don't have. Now, if you get the one and you're like, nah, I don't like that, then you can pay 900,000 credits and get your second one. And then the price, you can do that 4 times. So at the end of it, if you keep buying extra slots, extra garage slots, so that there's 5 altogether, that door is going to keep opening. Each time it says, do you want to buy another slot? And it lets you decide, because the price of the credits, it starts at 900,000 and it goes up. I think by the end of it, by the last one, you're at like 1.3 million credits. So that does add up very quickly. But if you do, then you got 5 slots and you can pick from those tanks. You don't have to claim them right away. If you want to claim the first one, it's just going to simply ask you claim or buy another slot. And then you click on the slot, you get another one. If you still don't like it, you buy another slot. If you still don't like it, buy another slot. If you still don't like it, buy another slot until you have 5. Then you got to pick one, because that's what you got. If you got all straight across the board, all tier 3s, oh boy, I feel sorry for you. But you know, at least they're tanks that you don't have. Now, without further ado, I'm going to show you what I got. First of all, over on the EU, I'm not going to show you the EU because, because I'd have to log into a different account. On the EU, I got the Lanson on the first garage slot. And because I just done the NA and I spent a crap ton of credits, I did the maximum. On the NA, I did 5 slots because I was going for the 183. And did I get it, is the question. And on the on the EU, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get it. I'm going to see what, if anything good that I would like to have comes up, I'm going to take it right away because I can't afford to use all the credits over there. So the Lanson came in the first door and I was like, groovy, baby. I tried it in the rental. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's something that I know, it's a tank that I know that if I play it more, I'll get better at it. So yeah, I grabbed that right away and I'm very happy with that. As for on the NA, drum roll. Boom! So there you go. Out of the 5 slots that I bought, this is the tank I went with. I had the M41 GF. Great tank, grand finals, really good logos on it. It looks really good. The only problem is I already have that tank like 3 times, just different versions of it. Yeah, there's a lot. It's the Bulldog. But anyways, yeah. So there's that one. I also had the grand finals, the other grand finals, the French 1357. Again, it was like, nice tank, but I already have it. I just don't have the grand finals one. Then there was this tank. Then there was, what was it? The Hydrostat, the GF, this one. What was the last one? It wasn't that good. I literally can't remember. I can't even remember what it was. That's how bad it was. It was just one of those. It wasn't the FAC TD or whatever. It wasn't the Foch. The Foch I might have been tempted to get, but anyways, I can't remember what the 5th one was. It was one of the tier 3. Yeah, it was just one of the tanks, which was like no. So anyways, I decided to go with this one simply because of the value of it. So 5,000 gold is not a lot of money. That's like $20 Canadian. And then in credits I earned, so I didn't mind blowing the 4,000 credits because I just earned them. So in all honesty, I ended up getting this guy. This is one that sells for a crap ton. And I ended up getting this guy for like $30. So I guess I'm happy with it. But and then on the other side, on the EU, I got the Lanson for, like I said, $30. So you can't get the Lanson for $30. So that was actually like really, really good. I gotta say, um, a lot of people are saying, this whole key thing is really bad. I get it, guys. I get it. Gambling. It's like gambling because you don't know what you're gonna get. Don't know what you get. Anyways, it's going ahead and singing again. It's true. I get it. Okay, it's gambling. Gambling's allowed here in Canada. We're allowed to go to this corner store and buy ourselves scratch and win tickets. Um, we have the Lotto 649 every twice a week. Plus, we got the Lotto Max for crazy seven numbers, and it's even more crazy the money you can win. Yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm not going to argue about the fact that it's gambling because there is a type of gambling. Like, you're going to get something out of it, but you might get a dud. Although, to be honest with you, five chances if you use the gold plus the credits, you're probably going to be able to get yourself a tier 8 tank out of that, man. Both of them, like I only did one slot on the EU. I could go to all my accounts and put gold on if I wanted to do a test, but I don't feel like spending money to do a test. But I wouldn't doubt it if you did five gold plus the four other slots, you're going to get a tier 8. And a tier 8 for the credits plus the $30 Canadian, it's a good deal. I mean, it's just a matter of whether or not you get one that you really, 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 really want. Like, I really, 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 really wanted the 183. I didn't get that. But I'm okay with this guy. I've heard a lot about good things about the tank. I've wanted it for a while. I don't need the gold. The gold I think is a little much, but whatever. I'll take it. I do like the fact that it's got the dragon up on the gun there, and I am a big fan of. I was just talking about this. This is why I love this tank right here, and why I would have loved to have got the other Chinese one that was in the black market, but it went for a crazy price. And that leads us to the final part of this video, and the part that I really wanted to talk about is, what do you guys think about black market? Because here's the thing. Black market's only been going on for a little while, a few years now. And at the start, black market was, everyone kind of looked at it like, oh, wow, man, this is expensive. Like, people are spending, like 5 million credits and 8 million credits and whatever. And the prices were like, wow, this is silly, man. And people talk down about it. And even now, when black market, rumor was black market was coming out for like months now, we've been talking about it. And everyone's like, oh yeah, man, I'm not going to spend much. I think it's a scam and blah, blah, blah. And that's all I read. And I'm not talking about just my YouTube videos or on my Twitch channel. I mean, watching other people's streams and stuff. It's like constantly that's what I'm hearing is, oh yeah, man, I'm not going to, yeah, it's a joke. It's way too much. I don't want to be part of that. Yet here we are with black market, coming to a close soon. And people are paying through the nose in record numbers, man. Like 50 million credits. Um, you know, yeah. Congrats, man. You got yourself a tank for 50 million credits. Yeah, and then the gold as well. What people are paying, like, put it this way. We figured out what 50 million credits would be, and that's like about, what did I say? $280 or something Canadian. You're basically looking at almost like a $300 tank. I personally don't think there's any pixel tank that's worth $300, especially these days, man, with COVID, with people losing jobs, people's hours getting cut back, and all that. I'm just amazed at how much money's getting thrown around. And this is my own personal little rant, if you want to call it. I wouldn't really call it a rant though, because hey, man, people are allowed to do whatever they want with their money. I'm not telling anyone like that they're stupid. Man, if you want to get like that the Soviet tier 10, the Soviet medium that went up, and the people were just paying through the nose for it. Some people said to me, "Hey, Mr. BeetleBum, man, I used to have that tank, and I bought it out of nostalgia." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, I could see that, man. I could see that." you know, I used World of Warcraft for an example in a conversation about that. I said, you know, if I was able to go and pay Blizzard, you know, I don't know, $200 to get my Cabo Wabo High Warlord back into my account, so I could walk around Orgrimmar doing my little troll walk here with my High Warlord gear on and the blue flamey smoky shoulder pads that it had. I mean, I would probably pay money, good money for that, just out of nostalgia, just so I could like do that, you know, wear it again, and the weapons and shit, like, you know, that I left, and I left. I lost that a long time ago, man. But for nostalgia, I would probably do that. So I can understand if someone wants to spend a crap ton of credits or gold for something that brings back fond memories. But take that aside, then it's kind of like, really, you really want to spend that much on that? I mean, we're kind of like, you know, I understand why Wargame is going to keep doing all these things when you know they see the results that they got this year. We heard about people, streamers that were boycotting the black market. Well, you can forget that, man. Boycotting did nothing this year. No, there's no reason to even talk about boycotting, man. When people are paying, you know, 50 million credits and for stuff. I mean, the numbers started, and you know, no fault to Wargaming. No fault to Wargaming at all. Can I please repeat that? No fault to Wargaming. When Wargaming put up all the tanks, like the Progetto yesterday, the Progetto went up and the bid said something like 7.5 million credits. Totally fair, man. Was it 7.5 million credits or 7,500 gold? I can't remember, man. But anyways, whatever the number was, it was a fair number. Yeah, I should think about it. Anyways, it was a fair number though. It was like fair market value. So in other words, Wargaming's not gouging, you know, price gouging here. They're not saying, oh, you got to start at 20, you know, 20,000 gold or something, which, yeah, okay, what? You know, they're doing it at a fair price. It's us, the community, the players of World of Tanks who are just putting the prices up, man. I'm watching videos of guys talking about how they, you know, they're spending 50 million credits to get a tank and stuff. It's just like, okay, you know, I guess that's the norm now. I guess all I'm saying is, I guess we as a community got to stop, you know, freaking out on wargaming for all the price and the cost and of things that are selling when we're the ones who are making the prices go up through the roof, not them. It is what it is, and I just wonder, what do you guys think about this? Were you guys impressed with the black market? Do you guys think that the prices were out of hand? Do you think the prices are fair? You know, given the example of the Progetto, the Chinese that had the most back daddy tank skin of all time. I think it even beat out this one, man. I actually don't mind. I'm a tank skin fan, although I will admit this one's just a wee little bit over the top, man. You know, this whole part. I wish this part wasn't on here. Just the carpet and the wolf or sheep's whatever fur that is. Maybe this part could go, but anyways, this is definitely over the top. Fucking like, instead of rocket launchers, it's got like literally fireworks rockets, man. I think that's pretty funny. Same with here, man. Too. I wish those things went off, but I mean the new one had some cool things, man. Blow smoke out its mouth and the red eyes glare or something. So yeah, very very cool. I'm very happy with the tank skin they made for the tank, but I'm just amazed at the price. Also, I'm amazed that they put it onto the Wiz because we already have, you know, the Wiz. I actually have. Oops, wrong one. I actually already have it. Oops, what am I doing here? Where's my? There you go. So here you go. They just brought this out in the loot boxes at Christmas. It's the dragon skin, right? It's a cool tank and all. There's the dragon. A real cool tank skin. That's why I'm amazed that they made a remake of the same tank that just had a tank skin. They should have thrown that on something else. But anyways, that's besides the point. What do you guys think? You know, were the prices astronomical? Do you agree with me? Are we being idiots spending all this money and credits on stuff? Or do you disagree and think that it's completely legit and fair, man? And that, you know, well, I know it's fair, but do you think it makes sense spending that much on it? Do you think the tanks are worth that much? Do you think Wargaming did a good job? Or do you think that there's something wrong with the way it's set up? What do you think about the key idea? Is this something that should be, happening more often? Tell me what you think, guys. Let's talk about it. Put some comments down there about it, and let's see what we say. I'm gonna post this on the forums, and hopefully we get some comments in the forums too, man. So, guys, that's it. If you like the videos, of course. If you don't, if you want to know when my next video is coming out, then hit the subscribe button, please, and set up your notifications, and you'll see when they come out. And also, come on over to Twitch, visit me live. You can ask me questions anytime throughout my stream. Every time the match is over, we always go and read the chat and answer any questions that have been asked. So I guarantee you, man, I won't look over your questions. If you want answers, come ask me. We'll talk about it. All right, guys, till the next time, I'm Mr. BeetleBum. I'm out.